Hello everyone, welcome to yet another special edition of Newsroom. I'm Greg Rogovsky, founder of Mining City and of course your host. This week we are going to talk about ELCASH, the newest addition to Mining City. Malchin Sain, ELCASH brand ambassador, will join me later and together we will address questions you post in the chat room throughout this presentation. And before we begin, you know the drill. Please turn your attention to the disclaimer behind me. Ensure the disclaimer informs that this meeting should remain confidential, cannot be recorded, and furthermore, everything said or presented here is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Now let's start. As I briefly mentioned, ELCASH is a new cryptocurrency available on Mining City platform. Community members can now choose an ELCASH mining plan along with the BTCV mining plan and BTC mining plan. ELCASH is a young cryptocurrency with great potential, and it is what I want to discuss today. I will tell you more about the idea behind the cryptocurrency, the interesting features and possibilities it brings, as well as the development team's plan for the future. You will also find out why we decided to add ELCASH to the Mining City portfolio. I want to remind you that all of the information we present here today comes directly from the white paper and marketing materials shared by Electric Cash. The coin is young and it is still in development, so the details we talk about today might change. That's why it's important to stay up to date. We will tell you where you can find official information about ELCASH at the end of this webinar. The key idea behind Electric Cash, known as ELCASH, was to build a coin oriented around the community, a coin that would have a real-world use and serve as a digital cash. ELCASH aims to provide a solution to the problems faced by proof-of-work cryptocurrencies that struggle with the long processing time of transactions and discouraging fees. To accomplish that, ELCASH will build a whole ecosystem of solutions, including governance and staking features. But the goal of the ELCASH development team is to provide fast and cheap transactions and make the coin everyday means of payment accessible to everyone. Let's focus on one of the most important aspects of ELCASH, governance. This is a key element of every blockchain because it allows network participants to decide on important matters throughout voting. This means that miners, developers, coin holders and other crypto enthusiasts can all have influence on the future of the cryptocurrency project. When it comes to ELCASH, governance gives users the democratic power to decide on network and community issues, and even more technical aspects like the new features or blockchain source code. But that's not all. Coin holders will also be able to make their own proposals. Your voice will be heard. And if you have any interesting ideas or suggestions, they might even be implemented into the protocol. This means that everyone can have an impact and help develop ELCASH into the future. Sounds great, right? But here are a few more technical details. Governance in ELCASH will be based on governance power, a non-transferable internal parameter based on staking. Trust me, it's easier than it seems. Now, let's talk a bit more about staking. One of the foundations of ELCASH, apart from governance, is staking. These two elements of the ecosystem are tightly interconnected. Before we jump into details, let me explain what staking is first. Staking is the process of locking your crypto assets for a certain time to get benefits. They can be kept in the wallet or an external platform. People who stake their cryptocurrencies, often called stakers, usually get rewards in the form of native coins of the protocol. Sometimes they receive extra benefits like governance powers or even airdrops. Community members staking ELCASH will be rewarded for their contribution with coins from the staking rewards pool. Governance power, as I mentioned earlier, and in the future, free transactions. You might wonder who can participate in the process of staking. The answer is anyone. Anyone who owns ELCASH coins. Staking rewards depend on how much and for how long you stake. The whole process will be performed through the Electric Wallet, an app dedicated to ELCASH, which allows you to quickly manage your funds and access all of the features. We will share more details about all of this soon. As you can see from what we just discussed, the staking process rewards users with ELCASH coins, but also with the possibility to participate in the development of the project thanks to governance power. Additional information on staking, governance, and other concepts from the ELCASH ecosystem can be found in the ELCASH white paper. Now that we've discussed the essential elements of ELCASH, let's focus on when we can expect these features to be available. Here's the official roadmap prepared by the ELCASH development team. For first quarter of 2021, ELCASH planned the launch of their official website, the blockchain explorer, the white paper, desktop wallet, and listings on various exchanges. And they delivered. We will share the links so you can check all the resources yourself. When it comes to exchange listings, you can find ELCASH on Coinbanner, xt.com, LBank, Hotbit, and the newest exchange, LaToken. Now that we are at the beginning of the second quarter, something new is coming our way. Mobile wallet for iOS and Android to make everyday payments 100% hassle-free. The next quarter will be even more interesting. ELCASH will introduce Mobile Wallet 2.0 with governance and staking features. A fast transaction layer and various governance possibilities should be introduced by the end of this year. So there is so much to look forward to. There's plenty of interesting things going on around electric cash. Here at Mining City, we believe in a project with a grand vision and equally strong foundations. ELCASH is one of those, and we love seeing it grow. A community-oriented coin with features like governance and staking, as well as fast and affordable transactions on the way, all translate to it having a chance of becoming a global adopted digital cash. Would you like to be a part of this community? Well, just tell us what you think. And don't forget to check ELCASH on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, where you will find the latest news, updates, and extra surprises. It is your first source of information about ELCASH, where you can see how your ideas for development come to life. You can find all the links in the chat room, and I guarantee you won't want to miss it.